Game today. We are on day 4. This is part 10 of this playthrough, which I can't believe is happening so soon. I'm obsessed with this game. I'm playing it so much. I just need to check one quick little thing down here. Okay. We're live. Hey Milk Toast, welcome to the stream. We're on day 10. Day 10 at last. 0 parades for dead spies. That looks pretty interesting. Although, Gart's in the chat. Oh my gosh, Nero, welcome to the stream, and thank you for making me cast my eyes upon Gart. I'm not really thankful for that. No spoilers, of course, but please tell me if Gart died. Milk Toast is hitting the guards. Everyone's Gart. Okay, I think we're coming up to a bit of a crossroads. You love Gart. I don't love Gart. I think I've been very clear about this. I do not love Gart. I don't think I can do the stuff with Joyce. I know Milk Toast, you've been telling me to do the stuff with Joyce this whole time. You know, from the first one, from the first stream, we're on stream 10. The reality lowdown. I don't think Joyce. Yes, Kim hype. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do the reality lowdown from Joyce. Because I don't have the skills to do it. You know, I can't level it up any further. I've maxed out. Unless I use... because it's intellect, so I might smoke first and try it. Maybe? Check your thoughts, maybe, but I don't... I only have like one thought. Can you think of 2 thoughts at the same time? Not you, the viewer. I mean, like, can Harry. Drugs do raise skill caps. Harry's clean though. Cigarettes don't count. Okay. This is... Kim told me outright that this is our last chance. Yes, I can, and so can Harry. Oh, really? So if I unlock one of these... I can think. Therefore I am. Now, derealization feels like it would be something to do with this, right? Because it's like derealization in real life psychology, it's sort of viewing the world around you as fake, false world. I've just realized on this screen we can see Harry's skeleton. This is my thinking. I'm thinking I do this, right? So maybe. Yeah, okay. I can think... I haven't been doing thoughts enough in this playthrough. I didn't realize that was like a big thing. I did it at the beginning, I just did whatever. Zoom out, of course. Joyce, look at her leaning. This is so loud on my speakers. Okay, I will do that later then, once I've had my thought. That's later. That's later. That's now. Let's see if there's any skill points. I remember last night there were white checks I could do. Tommy! Conceptualization with Tommy. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, I think I can teleport from here, can't I? Yes. I have a feeling I can. Yeah, that's the wrong one. I'm rusty. I'm rusty. It's been like 20 hours since I last played and I've forgotten how the game works.
Oh look, It's the cop who turned me into a bad
Oh
person.
yeah, my poetry. I love this game. You've zoomed through it. Yeah, I feel like there's not much more I could have done.
No.
No, that didn't
Nope.
work.
Some
Okay.
of the other
Hey, isn't he like smoking right now?
Okay.
Smoking right now.
Are you sure you don't already?
Okay. Thank you, Tommy. Pile of cloves. Composure check. I can try that again. Measurehead. I might try and beat up Measurehead again. Can I actually do that, even though it's completely irrelevant in the story? Physical instrument. It said it was a physical instrument check. I don't even think this is going to be a... How would this even work in the context of where we are in the story? Beating up racers for fun, yeah. I'm trying to buy time until my I can get my gun. Oh yeah. I'm doing it in there. I'm doing it in there. This is the outfit to beat up Measurehead. I can just tell. I can just tell. I can get through. You're a mercenary and I know it. I know it. I'm certain of it. Banyanya! I want to talk to him about the
wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending.
the weasel I
demonstrate harbor
visited.
machinery.
He has one hell of a
And
collection
even
of
not
colonial
that
mugs.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social
Like I
values.
said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work.
You know anything
Those
about the Hardy
Hardies?
Boys?
They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung? They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law.
Yeah, okay. The Hardy Boys. Measurehead crossing. We're here to beat up Measurehead. We're here to fight Measurehead.
Your race descent has only worsened since the last. So
Why are you not with the
I
Hardy
am
Boys?
Not the first.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
But you're all part
The
of the
Hardy
union.
manlets are on the pay of the company.
manlets are.
I answer to the union alone, and I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept.
I saw someone
to the
online
city.
doing a new playthrough where they save scum to beat up Measurehead. Yeah, I should have done that.
Now leave me be. I
There's more
must-
to it than that.
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female
Ruby.
vagrant.
I've heard so much about
Narcotics
Ruby, I can't wait to
peddler.
meet her.
It's shameful. Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Call me an endomorphic blob.
Interesting.
I'm going to subscribe to his advanced race theory. I'm not going to do that. I guess the check unlocks on the map, but I can't actually do it because it's not relevant anymore. The electronic doorbell volition. Oh, come on! I want to know that. That was one of my first mysteries. It's the electronic doorbell, the ghost in the machine. I never knew he was into Ruby. He's I hate him. Just putting that out there. I can't stand so many people in this game. I've grown used to them though. They're like your sort of racist extended family. You know what I mean? Like they come once a year. You don't really like them, but you're sort of stuck with them. That's how I feel about a lot of the characters in this game. He sucks, so do quite a few characters. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I sort of miss my tie. I know what you mean, yeah. That's how I feel about a lot of the characters in this game. They're those relatives where you're just like, okay, guess we're talking to them now. Called down from your bedroom when you're a teenager. I don't want to talk to my uncle. He's a racist. Uncle Measurehead. I don't want to talk to Uncle Measurehead. Oh, you have to though, because everyone says so. Fine. You get to speak to horrific.
Box with a matrix of
Oh,
push
when it's
buttons
time,
lists
yeah.
all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Let's try this. Volition challenging 12. 92% chance. Slipstream SCA.
Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and...
Uncle Measure, yeah.
Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Mm-hmm. Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. A strange metallic taste fills your mouth as you stare at the intercom. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell.
So many skills are in on this, huh?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hey, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you, or last time we talked there was some confusion. You got me mixed up with someone else. I gotta say it's me again. I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
What?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, are you repeating your words?
Michelle, just please.
This is the same, right?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
It doesn't matter what I say, you're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different.
This is new, right? This line?
As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Say nothing.
It's so nice. It's so
Oh
nice
no, we did do
to
this.
be
We
able
did
to
this.
finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're a
She
recording.
tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed.
I thought she was a
completely.
ghost.
Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder.
I thought she was a ghost.
Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to
Maybe
this.
she is.
Anger boils up in your chest.
I mean, she seems like wants me. Yeah, I think she is a ghost. I think she is a ghost. And Harry's comes to the wrong conclusion. Why does it still feel like it's my
Her
fault?
sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
I'm gonna keep
The
listening.
phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone
No
there?
one replies, but the static grows stronger.
What must Kim
like
think
rainfall.
about this? That I've
Then
done this
a
every
female
single
voice
day.
Speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Crawling
new voice.
inside your head.
Crawling in my skin.
For 300 years I have been here, volatile and luminous, made of sodium and rain. If you want me, you can find me on the beach. Dans la dernière balle.
So... It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Something weird just happened to me, Kim.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to
LinkedIn
you.
Park. Yeah. Something weird is almost always happening to you. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, Kim, this whole thing has been weird.
That is true.
That is true. Okay, I'm gonna prank call. Garth.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
after
right,
you
the
ring
phone line's
doorbell.
broken.
You're going to just stand there and take it from a doorbell?
I'm gonna kiss the door. Kiss the doorbell. Okay, I'm gonna do
You're
that.
now kissing the doorbell. The corroded metal of the intercom is cold.
Harry's lost it.
unobtainable,
He
not
held it together for
unfamiliar.
4 days, but he's lost
The
it
doorbell
again.
remains silent. When was the last time you kissed?
Good question.
That's unsanitary.
Yeah, I bet Kuno's peed on that. Okay, so the doorbell said to go to the beach. It's not a quest or anything, is it? No. What are my other white checks? The mirror. The doorbell and Harry were having a moment again. The boxes, the map wall. Oh, there's there's a challenge in the bookshop. Did I fail this challenge before? Now I'm a new man now. I'm a new Harry. I love seeing the little bits I haven't seen before. What have you not seen the doorbell stuff? I know this is an interfacing challenge. It told me on the map, so I'm just looking for that. That's interfacing for sure. I'm already wearing... Wait. Yeah, that's it.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin. The maps look old and faded.
Look
Your
at the
eye
map
catches a
of Insulin
This
Bay.
large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
You've seen some of the doorbell stuff, but forgot about it and didn't interact again. Yeah. Shivers, my best friend Shivers, was back talking to me.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamir, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
It's me.
Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol. With a radius of 80
Shivers is really good.
kilometers,
Makes me think I
still,
should put more into
the
it. I
crown
love
jewel
Shivers.
of this Isola would be
You should
barely
play
visible.
again with a high Shivers playthrough. Squint first. Can you see cities on the
You
islands?
can on Caillou, Revachol, a
Revachol.
single black
Yes,
star
Revachol gang.
on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu
Revachol.
on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Yeah, I definitely should, yeah.
Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark.
Look at the
The
edges.
ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Interesting. The title, I just saw it. Is it a Fast and Furious reference? Yeah. It is. It is.
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian.
The Fast and Furious 10 was subtitled at the beginning of the end, and I feel like that's very much what's happening in this stream today, right? This is the beginning of the end of the game. I feel like with the way Kim's been talking about going and seeing Ruby.
You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost
it's really,
non-existent.
I
Whatever
thought
they
it
are,
was a fun
the
coincidence.
Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance.
Look at the map of
The
Revachol.
north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial
River
heart in the
Island.
center,
You guys remember that
teeming
stop
with
that
life
shop?
forms
River
and
Island.
construction.
Is that still a shop?
To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
Revachol sounds like a rich place. I didn't mean to
Hula.
shout that. Sorry.
It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock.
That's
It's
where I live.
bad. People shouldn't live there.
That's where I
They
live.
do. Then Forberg. It's
Forberg.
almost as bad and
Is
much
that where
larger
the
than
Ravers
Cold
are from?
It's
Forberg.
the worst.
I think it's still a shop, but I can't remember the last time I saw it. River Island? Yeah, no, I don't know. Did the Ravers say they're from Forberg and they travelled to Coal City is where they met Egghead?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. It's fun now. When I first did this interaction, I
Coal
was like,
City is worse. A
this all meant
child
nothing to me, but more I've
Rain
met characters and
falls
they've told
on
me where
its
they're
slick
from.
black streets.
It's all
And then
more
there's the
interesting
burnt-out
because I'm like,
quarter
oh yeah, that's
in the
right, where that
heart of
person's
Jamrock.
from.
Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you? No. This is somewhere to be.
Okay, there wasn't actually an interaction there, despite my map telling me there was.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of
Look.
famous people. There's also
Paranatural,
a
yes,
wide
that's
range
what we're
of
talking about.
paranatural
That's what we're here
literature.
for.
Amidst the
Look through the
various
shelf.
books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health
That's useful.
services.
How does that
It serves
work?
platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage.
Okay.
And would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
Okay, I've seen books like this in shops before.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it?
Sounds like CBT. Sounds like I mean cognitive behavioral therapy, not anything else that could be. Does the book say anything
The
else?
book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
Oh, I hit my microphone. Sorry if that sounded awful. And
there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases.
Harry
Pre-
might need
and
to know
post
that.
factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
What other things could CBT stand for? Please tell me.
This is just
I don't know.
mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
I'm going to use Inland Empire to find something truly otherworldly.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
Okay. I've heard the pale referenced. I don't know what the pale is. I feel like I should at this point in the game. I feel like I've done something wrong to not know what it is. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is when we finally find out. together as a group. Probably everyone watching this already knows what the Pale is. What do I think it is? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the church. The hole in the universe. Stuff going through the hole. I think it's something to do with that. That's all I got. Any theories? I don't know. I think what would be fun, and I think this is what the game might do, is that the paranormal stuff in the game is actually sci-fi stuff that's being misinterpreted as paranormal. So some sort of sci-fi concept. I mean, it's a black hole and stuff, so parallel universes, and that sort of stuff. Because that's how I would write it. That's how I would write it. I wouldn't have that actually literally be magic and paranormal. I would make it have a pseudo-scientific explanation. Very interesting. I like your theory. Watch me be proved wrong in about 5 seconds. What's the Pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
Oh, what's the book about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudo-scientific therapies,
Pseudo-scientific, I just said
and
that.
folk remedies involving the Pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venig or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near Pale.
What's the near Pale?
Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
I can tell this was written in Estonia. Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the Pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the Pale.
Where's the
and
Pale?
leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency
What does
desired.
this Pale Age liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
How's that
Is it
possible?
any more improbable than anything else that human beings put their faith in?
Good point.
For
What
general
else?
health
What
and
else?
well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the Pale. Though
The Pale's a
sidebar
place you
cautions
can
to
go.
limit each stroll to
There's
less
near
than an
Pale
hour.
where plants grow. You can go into the Pale to have walks and to leave alcohol to.
These
So
strolls
it's a place.
promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity
Okay.
figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this Pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
Anything
There's
else
an
of note?
entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Okay, I probably need that.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you
I'll buy it.
Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
What books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not
No
for free.
browsing.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh, no.
Kim, what do you think of this? Tell me what the Pale is.
Medicinal purposes.
I'm
Flipping
opening it.
through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the Pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of
What's
the
a
book.
pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually
Hey, son, this is
updated
not a good
by
setup,
so-called
no.
experts,
But she's
based
only
on the
not
results
good at her
of
job because she's in the
clinical
Doom
trials,
commercial area.
Readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety
So
of
the
herbal remedies.
this book seems to assume that you can just go to the pale. Relatively easy. Is there anything in here about restoring lost memories? I don't know if he really wants his memories back.
There are a number of CO-like tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Anything about... I just want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that.
The medicinal purposes of the pale said that.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections.
General health
Have you taken any
advice.
walks through the pale recently?
I don't know what the pale is.
The book is frustratingly vague on this topic, but it seems that if you've walked through the pale, you would know it.
Kim, do you know anything
This
about...
bookstore is not strictly about
Let's look at the other shelves. There might be more information on the pale.
shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
I'm not going to buy that. Maybe I will.
Shelves full of
A true cultural touchstone.
Place on side walls. I'm talking to you. Actually, I like
The
that.
Greatest
do I?
Innocence by
Do I like anyone in this game?
Paolo Salamao Lopez de Fuego. The book
Crack this.
is
Crack
large,
open this
heavy.
immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of
This
it
is what I
ends up
felt
as
when
a
I first
twisted
started
mess
playing the
of
game. I
facts
just had so
inside
much
your brain.
information bombarding me.
You can do it. It'll be worth it. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned.
Let's do it.
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence?
Who was the first innocence?
Dolores Day.
Dolores Day?
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral
this is
pattern,
fun. Oh, is
she was
it?
powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why.
I like the way the game doesn't tell you stuff, but does talk about it lots. Makes you understand Harry's perspective as an amnesiac. Yeah, I think Harry having lost his memory is a really fantastic way they do exposition in this game.
Steer clear of this one.
It's a really good
There's something
storytelling
terrible
device.
about this one.
Oh, something terrible. What? About Dolores Day? I had a reaction in the church to Dolores Day as well.
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice,
Okay.
and the humans.
Okay, maybe Harry
That
was
is unimportant to the
religious before his
So
memory
think about
loss.
this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence?
It wasn't Dolores
Day.
Sola?
Incorrect. Sola was
Darn.
anointed during the
I
previous
don't know why
century,
I'm
and even
actually
lived to
genuinely
see the
like,
current
darn.
one.
I had no idea I
was
was
an
guessing.
urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence. Sola resigned after
Okay.
the assassination. Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not
I don't know
even
how to
clear
pronounce
that
his
he
name, I'm
was
not
a
even gonna
he,
try.
But Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party.
Interesting.
Question 2.
Who was the strongest?
Dolores?
Dolores.
Incorrect again. While
Harry's
she
obsessed with
originated
Dolores.
many
What's that
modern
about, huh?
institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the Innocentic system itself, and somehow keeps popping up in your mind. She's not often considered the strongest, even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control.
I like
which
that
could
it
be
translated
seen as
those as
facets
if
of
they weren't
strength.
very
Would
obvious.
you like to try again? Please, relax.
I'm gonna guess it was Vespa Messina.
Incorrect. Vespa Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula
Okay,
before separating into the
Franco
republics of Vespa
Negro.
and- Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency.
Oh, okay.
He also
So they're
established
like
the
religious
concept of
figures
the
are
nation.
people who played a role in early government systems, city planning and stuff. It's kind of interesting.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission. But at the same time,
Yeah, it's
may
cool.
rise
Yeah,
to
it's
the
an
bit
interesting
provided
concept. I've not
on
really
the
seen that
strength
before.
of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocence?
Is Harry gonna think it's Dolores?
Okay, it wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false.
I'm gonna say Dolores.
No, stop thinking it. I said it wasn't her. She was true.
Pain threshold, huh? I know.
Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen.
That's very
The most
interesting.
famous and important of these was Ernau Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra.
Despicable Me.
Final stretch. You've come so far.
I've
and
done it.
learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all.
Dolores.
Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence.
I thought so.
A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful, and more beautiful, and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get
Come on. My dude lost a Gru. Yeah, I know.
a D. Not
Oh.
particularly remarkable, but technically a passing grade.
Technically
Not that
passing
anyone really
grade.
expected
That doesn't
better.
seem befitting a maverick detective of Harry's caliber.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you,
What's
arrogant
going
book.
on with you?
This book is unfair.
Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Okay. Okay, that was pretty interesting, Harry. Let's see what's going on in this book.
Filled to
Guys.
the brim with crime novels.
What's all this crime
Crime,
fiction?
robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently.
Crime fiction.
I'm looking
These books
through.
greatly overstate the excitement. Furthermore, what's more, not a single mention of all the stress this work creates. You
Sure
see
thing.
Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. A killing is
We've
declared.
been through this before,
Dick
right?
Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen.
Are there any more?
Yes. There's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series.
He's like
The
a
morbid
Sherlock
tales
Holmes type,
of Dick
right?
Mullen. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen.
But like a
Another one with
gumshoe
fake death.
version.
And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the
Who is
one
Dick
question
Mullen?
that your quick eye notices
Oh, I got
a
it.
small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have
A
here?
worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to
Could
me?
it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
Could be,
Then
yeah.
this is the book for you.
I'll buy it.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. Ugh.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. You can't stop me reading it. Look how thick these books are in this world. That's like this. For like a gumshoe novel.
In
I'm
your
interacting
hand, you
with
hold
it. I'm
Dick
reading
Mullen
it.
And the mistake. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches
is
a
not
pistol
what was
to
on the
his
cover.
chest. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by
Chonky
someone
book,
who looks
yeah.
just
Chonky.
like Dick Mullen. That seems to sum up the premise nicely. Needless to say, it violates nearly every RCM regulation for a detective to investigate a murder in which he is a suspect.
I bet Harry would do it, though. I bet Harry would.
Are you really reading that, detective?
I really need to know who this Dick
Good
Mullen
luck
guy
finding
is.
it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
Okay,
The
I'll read
story
it.
opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by an old friend, Charlie Spillane, who's come to Mullen to ask a favor on this dark and cold night. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a small town along the Insulindium coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked, then returns home where he passes out drunk, as he does most nights.
I don't know anyone who that could be like.
An extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive
kinda
to all
true,
upstanding
though. It's
officers of the
true.
law, but also extremely accurate
Mm-hmm.
in your case.
I'm trying
Give it
at
time.
least.
You'll fall off the wagon sooner.
No,
or
I
later.
won't. I won't. I thought you would. I thought you were spurring me on there, electrochemistry. I'm gonna keep reading.
2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vespa police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vespa police to release him for 3 days.
Why would they
so that
agree?
Mullen may
The
solve
police,
his
the
friend's
cops
murder
release their
and
prime murder
prove
suspect
his
so we can find the
innocence.
real killer. Are you shitting me?
What's the matter, detective?
I don't know who's writing this, but I get the feeling they aren't experts on homicide investigations.
The lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented in art and literature.
I think that's funny because that's a criticism of this game.
They're not shitting you, detective. This is what the writers think passes for police procedure.
Okay, so Mullen didn't do it.
Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana Denerva.
Nice, a dame, yeah. She's got legs that go all the way up to her torso.
And not just any dame. She's truly one in a million. A knockout whose mind is as dangerous as her curves. But she's got a secret.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
She's any man's kind of woman, according to this book. Are you sure about that? Something about her gives you a bad feeling. What kind of secret is she hiding?
Oh, woo. Boy. The big eye.
You couldn't handle a woman like that. Look at yourself. You couldn't even handle your... Stop. Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Keep reading.
But Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's
We were on
mother,
a precipice
and that
there.
he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation. As soon as Mullin begins pulling at strings, the whole conspiracy begins to unravel. Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald, each of whom has his own reasons.
What about the art collector?
Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard to imagine him holding a pistol steady enough to actually hit. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history. And while interrogating,
Let's get on with the story. Come on, let's get on with the story, Harry. Kim's watching this.
In tears. The two of them drink half a bottle of vodka, and soon they're seeking comfort in each other's arms.
Yeah, that's pretty professional.
Yes, comfort and pleasure.
That's
The
pretty
warmth of
professional
another
for a
human's
police
touch,
officer
the
and
burning
a
taste
suspect.
of liquor on her full, sweet lips. Well, that testimony won't be admissible any longer.
Nice, get it, Mullen. That's one of the options. Wait, if there's a Mullen Jr., that means Mullen, my man. How does Mullen expect to solve the murder if he's sleeping with witnesses? Yeah.
The man's a prosecutor's nightmare. Solving a murder counts for nothing if all the evidence gets thrown out in court over police misconduct. That's just Dick Mullen's modus operandi.
I'm not sure I'm happy
He
with
might
this,
bend
but
the
maybe the
rules
story will turn
as
it
the
around.
two lovers share a post-coital
Nice,
cigarette.
get it, Dubois.
Deneuve turns to Mullen and says,
That's
"By the
Dubois
way,
wanted
there
to
was
sleep
something
with
else I meant to tell
Calas. I didn't let him.
I love you." The name of the true killer, whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly. When Mullen comes
Frick.
to, Deneuve is dead
No!
on the hospital bed next to him. To make matters worse, his clothes are covered with her blood.
Double
Mullen
frick.
trashes his blood-stained clothes and flees the hostel, knowing it's only a matter of hours before the cops discover Deneuve's body, if they haven't been tipped off already. Fleeing a crime scene, destroying evidence. Even if Detective Mullen didn't commit the murder, he
Yeah.
should be facing years behind bars.
He won't. He
Dick
won't.
Mullen won't be sent to the clink for the sake of some legal niceties.
No way.
The heat is on. If Dick Mullen can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life.
Harry wants to sleep with Calas, but Lily wants every MILF in Ravishore.
Can you solve the case before the cops close in?
I got
What is it,
questions
detective?
first. I don't have
So,
any questions.
who did it, detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve?
The police
Could
captain.
be. Who knows? You begin furiously flipping through pages. Even as you know these books follow a series of well-worn tropes, you find yourself completely engrossed. You're turning pages so fast, you don't even notice the ancient spine coming unglued. You try to grab the pages as they come
No.
loose, but your fingers aren't quick enough. They're gone. Dozens of pages scatter across the floor. The last fifth or so of the book.
I want my
seems to
money
have
back.
been
I want
lost.
my money back.
Ah,
Old
yes.
horse.
The problem with mass market paperbacks. They are not made to last. Perhaps this is a sign that you should get back to solving your own murder, huh, detective?
Don't forget, it could have been the delirium tremens. In your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullen and the mistake.
We'll never know.
Apricot chewing gum scented one.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm hoping this is Harry's backstory.
August 2nd, early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you in the dark like autumn leaves. Her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately, you know that you've entered a completely different world.
Is this Harry's past, his memory? Perception +2. Oh, I did this already? Did I already do that? Have I already... Do I... Is this done thinking? I think it's done thinking, right? Derealization? I didn't get a notification or anything for it. Look for Ruby on the code. Ruby. Oh, look, this became... Oh, a lot of these. Should I try the mirror? Should I try the mirror? Can I go into my room? No, I can't, not without paying. Let's speak to Kuno. We haven't spoken to Kuno in ages. Kuno!
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, let's talk about your
The
shack.
fuck do you want with it?
What's with
Oh,
the pig
that?
head?
Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Demo tape?
Yeah, Kuno play. Oh,
Let's do this
that?
again. Trying to send me a message?
Yeah, to the both of you. What good call, Pigmeister. Don't Kuno.
Okay, Kuno, good talking to you. That was really productive. Is Kuno's story over? I feel like it might be over. It may have reached a natural end. Maybe. Kim, we're so poor. We've got 6 Rial. Rial? The ghost in the machine told me to come to the beach. What is that? Oh, it's just an art brush. I like that I can zoom all the way out, huh? I thought. It seems to... Oh, that was me. That was me. Hey, Lillian. I can't ask you on a date. Fuck it. Lillian, I can't ask you on a date,
Waves are
can I?
beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmered.
No. No. Mirror in the shack, good point. Good point, no taste.
On the table, you see a bowl of water.
That's not the mirror, that's the mirror over there. Come on. Yes.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You
8%.
see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven
Should I
face.
do it? Should I spend a skill
You're
point
still
on
not
this?
accustomed to it.
I don't have any. Let's try it.
It's too late.
No. We'll never know. Harry's never gonna know why he's doing that face. Lillian will never go on a date with me. Washerwoman, maybe? Let's go to Washerwoman. I think there was an unlocked check there. Will you go on a date with me, Washerwoman?
Our tenant, the policeman.
I have a few
What
questions
more
about
do
Ruby.
you want to know about that poor girl?
Oh, enough
Yes,
about Ruby.
Let's see if there's other questions.
Okay, bye. Okay, we're gonna talk to Joyce.
You're back. Good. More
Reality.
lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Glad to have been of assistance.
We're gonna save Scum, everyone. We're gonna save Scum. I'm calling it here. Cigarette time. Didn't play the animation, never does. Cigarettes in the chat. Joyce is in the chat. Cigarettes and Joyce is in the chat.
Good.
Let's
What
find
can I
out
help
about
you with?
reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day.
What is all
We
of
didn't need
this?
to save Scar.
The scent,
We didn't need to
the
save
sound,
Scar.
the air.
What world is
What
this?
world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
Pale.
The camera
Joyce's
of her
cigarettes.
mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
A frisson lifts the hair on the back of your arm.
The wind is sweeping
The
the
world is
waters.
suzerainty
Hello, Shivers.
of Revachol.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
Elysium.
Elysium.
Is this the one with the evil apes? The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
I don't feel like I got the whole picture
Oh.
yet.
You want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear.
I like that phrase.
They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
Which phrase is that? They're having trouble reaching orbit? Seems like we should have done that ages ago in this world.
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
What shape is this
We
world?
used to think it was a sphere,
Yes.
but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since
The
the
world needs some
30s.
endearment, yeah. Sorry, this might not be a sphere.
ORG, Occident Revachol Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
Dark grey Corona. You can have any brew you want as long as it's a Corona.
Yes. Pale covers
The pale.
72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Whoa!
A cold fear seeps into you.
What the hell are you telling
You
me?
seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
A Corona, this is a Fast and Furious stream. Hell yeah. The pale, what do you mean Corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness.
What are you talking about, Joyce? This is huge!
I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together. However naive
Fractured
it may
Corona doesn't feel like it's going to bring anyone
sound. You
together.
have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit.
I was so excited for you to get this lore drop. Yeah, you've been telling me to speak to Joyce since the first stream. Sorry it's taken 10 streams, Milk Toast.
It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Yeah, I'd love it. What if you say it's
See,
disco?
everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
The cold seeps into you. The air is heavy with 80% humidity.
That is insanely high humidity.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both. silently. He adjusts his glasses.
Especially later on, finding out the world is mostly nothingness. Yeah! That's a shock to me. That explains why everyone's so depressed. You said pale. What is
The
pale?
Pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend.
Kim, you knew this. You didn't tell me?
His voice is low, but firm. All she can say is,
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
What do you mean not part of reality? I'm sorry, Kim. I'm gonna upset you.
Ma'am, remember you are dealing with a very sensitive and impressionable police officer who is still recovering from a recent medical episode.
Kim's been keeping this from me for my own good.
The Lieutenant's right. Let's change topics. What do you want to know?
but you could sneak back later when he's not.
I'm gonna ask
around,
him to
unless you can convince
just step
him to
away for a moment
aside.
because I want to know more.
Good idea. Just
Kim,
ask.
can I talk to the MILF alone for a second?
Fine.
I'm sorry, Kim.
See? What can he do?
Now, what the
You're
frick is the
Are
pale?
you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
And what is this? Yeah.
Isla is a
Yeah,
Messinian
Isla.
word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
7.
Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
An Insulinde is?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest.
Hold on a minute.
Katla,
This
the
world is
coldest,
mostly
Insulinde, the
nothing.
bluest.
And
What can I
people's
say?
only focus is on
Each is
stealing
perishing
from
and
each
dear.
other and fighting and taking drugs. What is this pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
If we're surrounded by pale, how do we get from Isla to Isla? Good question.
Oh, it is so difficult for us.
A squall of birds. Hardware operating in the harbor. Firm. Self-evident.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing
We can
radio
do
waves
what?
from one end to the other, shortening the path.
You could compare it to the emptiness of space. Like a great natural disaster, yeah.
But it is still hard
good-
for humans
that's a good
to
idea.
navigate the Pale without getting lost. Or having our minds damaged.
The pale can damage the mind.
Extensively.
How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past.
Maybe Harry
not
likes to be
rarefied matter.
degraded.
They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology. Maybe history even.
What?
The human mind.
What does
it
this feel
feels
like?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure.
Joyce
per
sounds
year.
like she's been through the pale.
It's more for her. Way more.
You're not a civilian
No,
passenger?
Lieutenant Dubois. I'm entreprenetic business class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Harry, huh? What was that? What was what? What did I miss? 22.
Someone else you've met may have been exposed as well. The strange grey-haired woman in her lorry.
The lorry drivers past
Yes.
the pale.
Carried in the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job. Automation will abolish it soon.
You should ask the pal driver about this. See what she says.
I will.
That poor woman must have stories to tell.
Are
like
you over radiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
An acidic smile on her lips. It's getting worse every year.
What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension.
He likes to be degraded.
Right down
Who
to the
said that?
mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier.
Numbers stop
It may be
working.
impossible.
Have they tried using a calc?
Entreponetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it
Who
the
said that
Western Plain.
indeed? Yeah. Not me. Did they cross it? The Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings.
How?
Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
What has entreponetics changed then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real
This is
advance in
awesome.
Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft?
Hybrid airships, Detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come
Are
out the
people
other
putting
end.
alcohol in here?
If we throw
Putting
them
alcohol in the
precisely.
pail and going for walks in the pail?
Then they don't.
How much pale is there compared to the world? Such a brilliant part of the lore. Yeah, this is huge for me. This is huge.
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1.
2 to
There
1.
is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how?
What do you think, Detective?
I think there's more and more what?
Oh no, Detective. It's not. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An
Okay.
intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is
Ooh, hope
mostly
not.
left to extremists.
Cover everything?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations
Reminds me of
and
climate
religions
change.
even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Off we go into the wild pale yonder.
One and all. They say Pale is death, but for the universe.
Why should we just leave and leave?
Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
The middle. There does seem to be a hole here, though.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit
6,000
opens up in your
kilometers
stomach.
from the end of the world.
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called Porch Collapse.
This changes my whole perspective.
Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor.
You can learn this
masked
on
by
day one,
spores of an
right?
opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge
If
of
I had
the
learned this on
unrest.
day one,
It's,
I think it would have changed the way I looked at so many things in the game.
the most disco thing you will ever see.
Disco.
You hear your pulse rise. The air feels caustic and cold.
Right? It's incredible, yeah.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
My options are nothing, just alcohol, fumes, and blackout. I sometimes sense vague shadows of a past that is not good. I'm getting a sense of who I am, but no, I didn't know this. That one.
Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
Oh, so many different thoughts. I like this. It's terrifying. It is. It's Disco that will end all life. We will continue to persist. All is a testament to our faith in one another. Its advance can only be stopped with immediate, total, ruthless communism. A powerful anti-communist force, perhaps too powerful, but still, they have it coming. I'm worried, I have to say, it doesn't sound very liberal to me. Liberal. I don't know how you've all survived with it. It's a huge accomplishment. Who am I to think anything of it? I think I'm going to say it's Disco.
Your ailing constitution, sweaty forehead, the beads there, and your heavy breathing.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
Oh, come on, Joyce. Come on, Joyce. This investigation will be my masterpiece. The one they'll remember me by, I promise.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent. In the meanwhile...
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you. She must have a lot on the line here.
You have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing.
Kim's back!
Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work now?
That was fucking insane, Kim.
Yes, well, the rest of us have dealt with it for thousands of years, so...
You will have to deal with it, too, the lieutenant thinks. This is why I didn't want you to know.
Let's get to work,
Good
Lieutenant.
luck, Detective.
Wow. I know where that is. I gotta do that later. That's later. I'm not gonna do that. That didn't complete the Joyce quest? Is there more? I was told to come to the coast. Oh, what's this? A book about children.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer.
Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with the alphabet. Every page has one word designating one letter.
Let's do it.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston.
I don't know any of these words.
Is for
I'm gonna be real with you.
H is for homeboy.
I know that one.
I is for econ. J is for Ura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad.
Okay, a lot more here I get.
Nadir. O is for aureole.
Yeah.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is
These
for
are terrible
true
choices for children's
U
book.
is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava.
Of course.
Is for zenith.
That's it.
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Did I know it? Kim, I know the alphabet now.
I also know the alphabet.
Ooh, la-di-da, Kim.
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks. For
Can I give that to Kuno? He's illiterate. Shivers told me to come to the coast. The ghost in the machine told me to come to the coast. I'm doing that. I don't know if it's anything at all. That's interactable over there now. The pile of rocks. Stuff changes, huh? The yellow moss on these stones, they're probably stolen from someone's garden. Maybe. Man. How do I feel about the Pale? It's completely shifted everything, the way I look at the game and the world. Like, totally. Which is really weird this far into the game, because I'm many hours in. I must be like 20 hours in at least. And suddenly, everything I knew about the world has changed. Kim, can you believe this? Oh, Kim already, yeah, Kim did believe this. I think it's a great metaphor for climate collapse, right? Maybe that was the intention. Everyone's just ignoring it. It's not man-made, unless it is. Can I do this at last? I'm thinking...
An old door.
Oh no. Something new in my inventory? No, I didn't think there was. No phasmid cam. My auto mod just blocked a AI commenter. An AI commenter trying to sell AI viewers. It's always the same website. I think, considering it's always the same website, and we, you know, we added that as a the name of the website as a blocked term. I wonder why Twitch just doesn't do that. Artillery broke this, huh? Seen a lot of comparison to climate change, at least in how everyone decides to ignore it. Yeah. Well, they're sort of studying it, right? But mostly everyone's just ignoring it. I was told, the ghost told me to come to the coast, but I'm not really seeing anything I can interact with. It's weird Twitch doesn't have a site-wide ban. Yeah, it is, right? Because, like, we just banned that term, so people in the chat didn't see it when those messages come through. But we see it. The moderators and whatnot see it in the chat. Why Twitch wouldn't just add it as a banned term? Because it's been several weeks. As far as I know, it must have been longer, right? Oh, maybe I can do more in the church now. So much more stuff is interactable today. Prayer book has been left open. Oh, my camera just went crazy. Can I redo this check? This song's growing on me. It's hardcore. There's Dolores Day, there she is. I have a theory.
Yes, what is it?
A logic skill. Do I have that? Do I have any skill? Do I have any logical cloves? I can't do the skill. Do I have any logical cloves? Yes. Okay. Okay. That's the most logical hat. That makes sense. I might put my tie back on because I sort of miss it. Logical glasses. That's the most logical hat. Let's try it now.
What is it?
Oh, should we save scum this? Chat. Should we save scum this? We should save scum this check. Drop some Kims in the chat. If we shouldn't save scum it, drop Garts in the chat. Let's do it. Let's see. Garts for not save scumming. Kims for save scumming. I'm gonna wander around the chat. Oh, I meant to be walking. Maybe it would be annoying to keep coming back. Maybe it would. We got some Kims. We got some Kims. I can sort of hear it. I meant to only be walking in here, Kim. Sorry we were running earlier. Kim's in the chat. Okay, that's official. We got 2 people saying Kim's. I think that's all the viewers.
Yes, what is it?
We're on this together. We're in this together. Come on, let's do it. First try.
You don't have to.
Oh, it was first try.
You
I was saying that as a joke.
A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long forgotten discussion, behind a kitchen table, in the evening light, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend.
Whoa.
And a woman. She was there too.
A woman.
Her hair smelled of shampoo and she was smoking.
She was smoking. That sounds badass. Hopefully that was Harry's wife. Sooner, it's the origin point of the Pale.
What?
Swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
Yeah, for now.
That comforts her.
No, we're 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
Pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
What is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing, the final rest state for reality. Imagine if all of this never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold.
This is one of those places.
How long?
Did it start swallowing? It's already started, starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church?
I think they built the church around it.
When or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data.
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM
knows how to think this.
Oh yeah, I didn't form in the church. The church was formed around it. That's what I said. All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area, all failure in Martinez.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
She wants an excuse.
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
All the failed businesses and ideologies, there's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one left.
And Gart. Although I'm not going to tell Gart. Diego talked about losing memories. He's always climbing around up there. Yeah. And he's made of wood. Both of them deserve to know.
Then go tell them.
It didn't form in the church. The church formed around it.
Of course. A pine wood sarcophagus.
Yes.
Or a
That's what I've been thinking this whole time. And you can go and watch
by
old
the first
VODs.
settlers.
Acting on an instinctual level are religious practices we've
I have
forgotten.
considered the same. The bad news is there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
I think I thought this before, that's how I
Amateur
know.
anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole. I hope not.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window. Cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but
Man, you will certainly sound mad.
one more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
It's not the worst thing. Club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together. I don't think that, but I'm gonna say Harry might think
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out.
Do right,
Thank you,
Egghead.
Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have
The radio
an
ghost, the radio
anthropomedic
ghost.
production
I do have
to
one
perform
mystery
this
that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the Doom commercial area's electronic doorbell.
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
Intraplanetic
It's quite
crosstalk?
common, actually. When the signal gets routed through pail, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago.
So cool!
Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
Joyce said the pail's full of degrading information, echoes, and memories. Yeah, she did. And Harry said that he liked being degraded. He said that. That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that
Anytime.
to me. Okay. Tiago, can I talk to you? Tiago? No. Oh, I should walk in here. I'm right below the pail, huh? It seems like the perfect place to look an absolute mess holding my bag. Can I try and dance with him again?
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye, officer. Goodbye, officer. These guys have grown on me. They've grown on me. Inform the dice maker and plaisance. Oh, I should do that quickly. Plaisance, plaisance. It's not a curse. Don't worry, it's not a curse. It's even worse. You should talk to the pale driver again. Yeah. She stays up late though.
Hello
But
again,
these two
esteemed
don't, so that's
officer,
these are
and
my
welcome
priority.
to crime, romance,
Do you have the
and
another copy of that,
biographies
by the way?
fame. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability. I would be happy to sell you another one, but unfortunately,
You'd be
it's
happy
the
to
last
sell us
copy we
another
had in
one.
stock.
You should give us a refund. On slightly more important news, the world is ending.
What do you mean, actual source? I thought this issue was resolved.
My investigations led me to discover a 2mm intraplanetic hole in reality. That's a source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
A what?
A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinez.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood Church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
But that's of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
She's too afraid to even say the word.
You can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past by building a church, a place of worship around this thing.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that
speaks to
Annette
me.
is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave. Besides,
I think we've got
didn't I
time.
have some Sayerlight hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Thank you for your help in any case. You're welcome.
Anytime, Plaisance. Anytime. The shattered door that I battered. What was that new thought I just had the option of thinking, by the way? Cleaning out the rooms. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately, looking for something. Tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again, and yet there's a pattern emerging. Ooh, interesting. I don't have any space for it, but that is interesting. Oh, I'm thinking again. And Kim wants to talk. Kim.
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Yes.
Right.
Some areas are...
Thank you, Kim. I always forget about my flashlight. Kim, why don't you have a flashlight? Oh, yeah. I never got that thought. Cool. I know why Kim doesn't have a flashlight. It's because this is his flashlight. It's like the remains of the 24-hour window still. Why is it all piled together anyway? Is this Emma's atelier? Caterpillar, yeah. This is Kim's flashlight. My favorite character.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a
The girl with the dice earring, that's my joke. I came up with that. Was not Hazel. I came up with that. I think I found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would be.
I'm listening.
There's a I'm just gonna say it. There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it might be related to Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this? So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
She's not taking this seriously.
She looks outside the
Very
window
good original
where
joke,
daylight
yeah.
has filled the yard.
You've been doing fine so far, so I'm sure it's
You
nothing.
mean considering the fact that the world is collapsing on my porch? In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Sorry about that. I'm thinking. I had a thought. I'm thinking. Floorboards creak. That's great. Great thought, Harry. I appreciate that. Okay. Should I think the thought? Or should I, save the skill point? I've never looked at this signpost, actually. Hang on, let's just look at this signpost. To Roundabout North. Campsite Apartments and Martinez Pier. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it would be much more than just a signpost. I'm not going to tell Gart about the pail, because I don't care if he gets sucked into it and dies. That means nothing to me. If anything, I would celebrate Because he's the murderer, almost certainly he's the murderer. No one else is. Which, by the way, I don't think we've been introduced to the murderer yet, because there's no one with a real motive. Ruby's motive? Oh, I'm not so convinced. Poor guy.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music. Her eyes
don't cry
looking
over
at
spilled
nothing
guard.
in particular.
Huh? What is it? What
I
do
think
you
I know
want?
what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a pail driver. You transport goods through the pail.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the pail, and now he's talking to everyone about it.
Kim's called me out. He got me. He got me. That is what's happening.
Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. Yeah, no, just for detective work. That's all I needed it for. Now. Or everything is related to the pail. My condition, the case, everything. It's all entreprenetic. I'm going to say that.
That is exactly what I didn't want you to think. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pail transport.
No offense. But your partner? Seems like a bit of an idiot.
You can't say no offense and then just say something offensive.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Misk.
Republica. That's not very healthy. Or I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking, lost all the memory of the world. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Seguramente Paraíso. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything.
She remembers
Even
everything, but
things
it's
I
been in the
never
pail.
knew.
Things you never knew.
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Over radiation.
Heroic doses, Herifia. Heroic.
Isn't that
Thought
dangerous?
insertion, dithering, the Grad Catalan Magistral. It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this, what are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
What does it look like?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark.
Nothing.
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange.
She said no offense, so it's not offensive, yeah.
And the
True.
color of the trees and the electric
True.
light.
My mistake.
It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
It smells?
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
How do you pass through
In
it?
the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this lorry,
No,
then.
the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hall.
That's cool.
The wheels all small and
One last thing. You said we can just become
Yes.
vapor? I already have what you have in some
They
way.
say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pell, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land. where every step you take is one step further
Oh.
from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale.
Similar to what's happening to Tiago, the 300-year-old crab man made of wood.
Maybe you've been down the motorway south.
Point of no return, yeah.
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not pale drivers. Way beyond the established pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent.
It's not actually that far from here.
And dark, and the process begins. Erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction.
What's at the end?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child.
I had another thought.
Growing on the leg.
Ma'am?
Josiane.
There is nothing more to do now.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
Yes. I mean, we are outside though, Kim. Motorway south. Let's have a look at that. The edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green range shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood, a porch collapsing on the edge of the isola, transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? Pale is such a cool and terrifying thing. I love it. It reminds me of the ocean. And not just because she said that, but being out in the ocean and looking down into the waves and seeing nothing. Or eventually just nothing. You know? There's only so deep you see, and then it's just this seemingly endless void. We have to wait until it's time to get the gun. We can do that at the bench, right? Yes, let's do it. Will Kim wait with me? He didn't seem keen on it last time.
The Warner?
We can sit on bench.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass.
I can't progress time. I need to, okay. I'm at an impasse. I need to wait until 10 o'clock. 2200 military time. Is the bookshop still open? You can buy a board game to play with Kim, maybe? Oh, I didn't know that. So I need to pass time until 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Which is in 3 hours. But I don't have anything else to do or interact with. Interesting. Let's see if the bookshop is open. Otherwise I might have to send Kim away. And then pass time. I don't want to send Kim away. Those recaps, by the way, with Kim where he smokes a cigarette, his cigarette, he becomes badass. More badass than usual. You can try and dance in the church again with Kim. That was locked. I can't do that again, it was locked. Does Kim dance? Tell me Kim dances. These are the board games, right?
A small mountain.
Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I have stuff I can sell at Frit. Maybe. Oh, Kim dances? Do I have to dance? Do I have to dance with Andre to dance with Kim? Or do I talk to Kim in the church to try and get Kim to dance? Maybe means yes. I know that maybe means yes.
The tear machine. Your bottles. Do you know what you?
Okay, what's this?
You see several packaged raincoats.
Raincoats?
On a low shelf beneath. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easy.
What's that?
Is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoat.
Should I buy one? Should I
Stealing
buy a
one
raincoat?
undetected will now be more difficult.
If perhaps Kim dances, you would need to start it by talking about Andre. Okay, I've got a skill point spare. This seems like a good use of skill as any. Kim, we're gonna dance the night away, you and me. We're gonna do it. Yep. Can I click on the travel here? Yeah. I recommend saving. We're gonna save scum this? We're gonna save scum this? We're gonna get Kim dancing? Okay. What skill is it?
It's good to see you.
Savoy Fair. Is that how that's pronounced? Probably not. I think I've been pronouncing everything wrong in this game. Where is it? Where is Savoy Fair? Is it even a skill? Oh, I'm being silly. It's right here. You can sing karaoke.
Goodbye, officer. Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's low.
Goodbye.
Save scum? Save scum? Kim's in the chat for save scumming. A check just unlocked because I put a point into that. Surely not. Oh yeah, the Andre? That's it? Okay.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close.
Let's do it. We're save scumming it. I don't care. I was prepared to come into today's stream save scumming.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
I want to see Kim move. I want to see Kim dance.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your...
Okay. Fourth try, fourth try, fourth try, fourth try. First try. Okay, get ready to clip this. Get ready to clip this.
Oh, hey, man.
First try.
You close...
Okay, don't clip that. Clip it when it works. So it looks like it's the first try.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Okay, first try. Don't clip that.
Oh, hey,
all right.
Man. It's good to see you.
I'm just gonna try this. First try.
You close your eyes.
This is like 7 times. Cloves? I don't have any cloves that give bonuses to Savoy Fair. But I will check. I will double check. I've got a +1 at the moment. That's -1. I feel like Harry's normal dancing cloves, his normal cloves should give a bonus to dancing. Like his starting cloves. Hehehe. Hehehe. Oh, that's a +1. Okay, get ready to clip
hey,
this.
Man. It's good to see you.
First try.
You close.
Should have quick saved after putting the clothes on her. Sunglasses, sunglasses, come on. This must be terrible viewing. I'm sorry, guys, in the chat. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, first try.
You close your eyes.
First time.
Your scalp,
Clip that.
leaving
Clip
your
that.
brain to
First try.
wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
That's not what he said.
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I'm scared.
Good. You should be.
Where did the music go?
Don't worry. The music's still there.
Wait, why can't I hear
This
anything?
is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid.
What's that about unformed skulls?
Electrified.
Yeah, he said that.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to
That's not
pop
true.
up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
That's not true.
To rule the world.
Is that true?
Yes,
No, it's not true.
It's all true. In the spinal cord.
What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move. Let's do it.
Do you even know what's
I don't
happening
care.
on the surface?
I don't care.
Maybe.
With your eyes still closed.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced
You have
before.
become a
Yes!
mechanism.
Yes, Harry!
The flesh and bone
Smash it,
approximation
Harry!
of a thread
Oh my
coming from the
god!
Speaker setup of the one called Eggheads. Entirely, rigidly imbecilic. Without pity or fear.
Hell yeah!
Free from self-awareness. No
Damn!
deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
This is really
This
happening!
reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come. The young man
First time hearing from your
observes
spinal cord.
your
Yeah, I know,
reaction
right?
for a
And
second.
what a reaction.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on here?
I said get in here and
Lieutenant
dance!
squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses.
Come on, Kim, do it. Come on,
The
Kim.
surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before him.
What's happening?
I'm undercover. I'm not doing anything. The music made up its mind a long time ago and I'm just implementing. Let's do that
Good
one.
for you. Rock on then.
Hey, I called you to dance. Kim, dance with me, Kim.
What's harder?
No! Oh, Kim.
Excuse me, what?
This would be a good time to add some. No. Stop immediately. Stop dancing. And
Dance towards him. Dance towards him.
down, then at you.
No, don't say something racist. Okay, no. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're doing that again. We're doing that again. We're doing that again until Kim joins
Hey,
us.
man, it's good to see you.
You close your.
I don't care if we're streaming for 5 hours. We are not being racist to Kim, and we are dancing.
Oh, hey, man, it's good to see you.
You close your.
There we
eyes
go.
and
First
touch your
time.
scalp,
First clip that
leaving
first time.
Total darkness. You sink down. Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Oh, fuck
I'm scared.
good. Oh, don't worry.
Concentrate on hearing. Spinal cord. That's not true. What is happening?
From what I can see.
Bust move.
With your eyes still,
Let's
you
skip
have
through that
become a
nice and quick.
flawless interlocutor link, free from self.
Oh my!
I can't do a quick save during this. This is really happening. First time.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chuck. The young woman lifts.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recorded.
The lead programmer throws
Rewind,
the
baby.
a knowing glance
Don't know what you
before
mean.
turning her attention back to her own. She's still at her mainframe.
I can't save it here. Kim, please. Dance, it's the law. Oh, Andre gets in on it.
Then, as the authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Kim, get in here, please. I said get in here and dance.
Squeezes the bridge. He's having.
What's happening?
The music is doing it. Hey, I called you to dance. Let's do it. I can't save, but let's do it. I wouldn't save Scum anyway. Let's do it.
Who's the one?
Yes!
You are.
Lieutenant, I'm only going to pull rank on you one time. He's pulling rank to do this. And that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. Get your groove on, Lieutenant.
My what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on, boogie woogie.
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing? Nah, it's not Ubi folk.
It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
You're a big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant
yes!
the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof
I
down.
love this.
All of you.
I love this.
It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is born
Look at us go, the three of us.
You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be
Together, where are you?
Now again! Hardcore filthy air! The sound above my head!
What now?
Yes,
The
Boogie
sound
Kim's in the
above your
chat.
what?
Oh, Kim, you stopped.
Okay, this is too imbecile. Excuse me.
Shivers check. Turn on the hyperdrive, baby.
on the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What's this strange feeling? This cold.
I am La Rebachelière. I am the city.
What do you mean you're the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
Kim? Harry can talk directly to the city? Shivers is the city?
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
What do you mean you are the city? This was awesome. Yeah, it was.
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air
Okay.
is red. Come on, I've seen you.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils.
Ooh.
On the little hairs.
So
on the back
Harry's a
of
little
your
bit
neck.
psychic, is my theory on Shivers.
I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean Tinrebu. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot.
Oh.
You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate
The city
among
wants the
those
police.
who are hidden. I
Like
need
organisms.
You can keep me
Like
on
red
this
blood
house.
cells.
Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Yeah, I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
We really did, Cam. We really did.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is
Whoa.
his respect.
I don't think he did because he glued it to 11.
Man. Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Ecstatic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat.
Goodbye.
Cam, that was awesome. I could turn the volume down for you. Well, he says he did, but it's glued up. It's glued at max volume. If we remember that. I don't know how I'm going to pass the time. I don't know how I'm going to pass the time. Does anyone have any thoughts on how I can do that? I don't have enough money to pay for a game. I don't... Karaoke, yes! Thank you. Thank you, Milk Toast. Oh, I just need to move down a bit before I can fast travel, right? Or from here. Is it from over here? Yeah, it's over here. It's outside the hut. Karaoke time. Oh, do we have to talk to Gart? Whoa, so many people in here. Yeah, I can't interact with the karaoke machine. Do I have to talk to Gart to do karaoke?
Hey, was there something you needed?
I've not been able to interact with the karaoke machine since my first night.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
She nicked the phone.
No, fuck it. I don't want to know.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
You didn't want it to be her?
What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy. She's not my taste. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Gart, I don't like you.
Wow. She really isn't his taste. Her spell hasn't spread here.
Now, was there anything else? I have like 4...
The peephole.
Wall. I'll have
Upstairs.
it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me
Yeah,
know.
as you
I
keep
assure
saying,
you-
Gart, it's suspicious
What
you
a
haven't already
shame.
done that.
To fix such a good peephole.
You sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it.
The lady
and
doth
ascertain what it
protest too much, Gart.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now, thank you. I'll patch it up personally.
You've
Was there
said that
some- Yes.
before. I don't believe you, you pervert. Okay, I can play pinball. Maybe that will pass the time.
Yes?
The machine is...
I can't play pinball. I was wrong. I really don't know. I don't want to do the Meet the Pigs without Kim, but I don't know how to pass the time with Kim here. By the way, check the tree by the closed bridge. The closed bridge? Down here? This tree? There's nothing here. Nothing that I can see. Maybe I have to have a room to do karaoke. Maybe I'll sell some stuff.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help. Sure thing.
People from Claire's union come here?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon. They went their way.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Oops, I thought the game had told you with one of Shiver's check.
Sure, man.
Speak with the others in the church. I think I exhausted all those options yesterday. It's kind of frustrating sometimes when the game gets stuck like this, where you're not really sure how to progress. Maybe I just can't do it. Maybe I just can't do it with Kim. This building, I can't. There's nothing here. I can't go on a date with Lillian. Oh, I wish. I wish. Lillian, my dream. Harry's dream. Not my dream, Harry's dream. My dream is not MILF by the coast. Okay? Let's get that clear. I think if all else fails, you could try and repeat old conversations. Yeah, I might talk to these guys. Since they're right here. And for no other reason.
The legend! He's back! And firstly...
Quite the business venture you've set up here.
The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
What a lovely way of speaking you have.
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
Don't like the way Rosemary talks. No, not a huge fan, to be honest. I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think. I don't know what that means. Looks like you're on your own hook, too.
Of course, of course, of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always
Amphetamine?
By amphetamine, I mean speed.
I thought by speed you meant
Right,
amphetamine.
That's what I said.
Right, got it.
Good, my man. Now, what can I offer you? Oh, yes, bought
There were
cigarettes,
other options here.
bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now.
Got a permit for this
Permit?
little shit show.
Who gives a shit?
Okay.
Tequila Sunset.
Aha, I can ask about Ruby. Ruby. Idiot Doomspire has more conversations if you give him alcohol. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. Have you seen a redhead woman named Ruby around
Can't
here
really
lately?
remember seeing any women after losing my
So I remember no at him.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that at all. Want to tell me about some other time?
So now I'm a fucking storyteller.
How did you become
Right.
Idiot
It
Doomspire?
depends, really. Are you willing to help me?
The gleam in his eyes and the slap
You want booze,
I
don't
don't
you?
want it, man.
I think I have some
need
in my
it.
inventory.
So, Have you got anything for good old idiot
Have some
Duke?
Commodore
Classy.
Red.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you are. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency.
Right.
When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract
does that
value
mean?
generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I
Go on.
developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team.
That's pretty
a
good.
Potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
You're still wearing it.
But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
I didn't know that.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood
Interesting guy. I'm
vessels
sure his
encircle
downfall
his
makes
irises
sense.
like stinging brambles.
That makes me think maybe it doesn't.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see.
Okay.
At least
That's
that was
sort
the
of,
plan.
yeah, okay. I can see why someone would do
I
that.
was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard.
Okay.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless.
Okay.
Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying
I've been
on my
ignoring
ass
that
in a
milk
mud
toast.
pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten
Okay.
my apartment key.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain
Oh, that's kinda
the
rough, yeah.
situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
That has literally never
I don't
happened to
begrudge
me.
them, especially since I was known to
Acknowledge
be
his nasty trousers.
one of
No.
the best.
No.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
That's a good idea.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day.
Why?
And since I hired only
Why?
the best, he'd already done it.
Okay.
And I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man.
You're...
The company...
No, come
well,
on.
You see where I'm going with this.
That's never happened to you. I found that most relatable part of the story. Long story short, his life spiraled out of control. I haven't got into my apartment for years. And my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. You could call a locksmith.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
There are some steps
Tequila,
missing.
I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I
A
would have thought of it
locksmith.
by...
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Yeah.
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM.
There's this
No
black
offense,
hole in the
General.
world. It's already claimed an entire commercial area. Maybe you're another of its victims.
This would explain a lot. I always believed it wasn't my fault that I ended up
It
homeless
is
on
your
the beach
fault
with
though,
these
because
two
you could actually. I feel like you could solve this. Ridiculous man, he truly is idiot Doomspot. Yeah, he could solve his own predicament.
God bless them, though. I'd be alone without them. Anyway,
Why do you keep
that
losing
good
all your stuff?
fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, and even now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket.
Oh, that
Then
must
I
be the
lost
jacket
it
I
too.
found.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's this about a lost
Tequila,
jacket?
It's a verifiable trap. Say, you're a detective,
Yeah.
right?
You
Maybe
mean
you can
this
help.
jacket?
Nah, this isn't it. Found? That's medium concept stuff. Totally not my style.
Not high-end enough for you, with your shit-stained trousers. There's another lost
It's a
jacket.
big world out there, Tequila. A lot of
Yeah, I
lost
found so
jackets.
many.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Like I'd be caught dead wearing fawn, like some low concept.
Low
device.
concept. A minute ago, he said file was a medium
Tell you
concept.
what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket someday.
I completed that task without even knowing it was a task.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles.
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low.
Okay.
If you catch my... Then I can't keep on telling the story.
Okay.
Okay, that didn't pass all that time. He is ridiculously dumb. Maybe the hole in reality is actually doing something to Doom Spiral. I don't think I have any choice. Kim wants to talk. Oh, Kim wants to talk.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style. It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Office Harbinger.
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man.
Yeah.
The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, your shop dress, man.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case.
That seems like something. That seems like a tutorial thing that I should have triggered earlier than this. I don't think there's anything I can do now but send Kim away and wait. I can't even send Kim away and wait. I triggered it around this time too. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to do to get time to pass for my gun. I don't know what to do.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at the...
Maybe Joyce? Joyce, help
You're
me,
back.
Joyce, please.
Good. What can I help you with?
That's it. That's it. Do you think Harry's ever been in the Pale? Do you think Harry's ever been in the Pale, anyone? He's from Jamrod. Gotta keep talking, get more alcohol for idiot Doom Spiral. I have more alcohol. I just wonder if there's anyone else I can talk to aside from Idiot Doom Spiral. For obvious reasons, he's an idiot. You two have anything to talk about?
Hardcore.
Nope. I'm gonna have to talk to Egghead, aren't I?
Yo, man. What's on
What did
your
Tiago
mind?
tell you about the
Crabman's
church?
been lurking here for a while. He's
300
experienced
years.
Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
I don't think Harry's been in the Pale, but I don't actually know. I don't think he has either, because he's from Jamrock, which is south of Martinez, in the middle of the
Like, this is some old world shit
Elysium.
Ubies had heard
Asylum?
about.
Asylum?
I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
Contain
I
what?
dunno. And it's not something they
What would do
properly
that?
understood either, what it does. But it's what it'll be fruitless though.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by outside.
The building seems less than
No.
structurally sound.
It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead.
Okay.
Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
I don't think it will, but I hope he's
And
right.
if it can't, well,
What makes you think Suna's gonna fail?
seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like
I found a doomed commercial area in the Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing that Ubies were trying to contain.
like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages.
Yeah, like a ripple from a wave.
And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone
There's
down.
any merit
I
to that?
dunno. Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, that's
Maybe
nothing to
you
worry
can
about.
figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here.
Why are you so
People
suspicious?
are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to... It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our science...
Why
in
are you
short
called
for
Noise?
paranoid.
Oh, there we go. There we go. What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of
There's
questioning.
so much
You should
text,
prod him on.
voice acting in this game. It must have taken ages to direct and organize and act and compile. I know the game originally wasn't voiced and the final cut is voiced. It must have been a huge undertaking. It's impressive. What are the most suspicious
I don't
things?
have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Interesting. He really is annoyed, yeah. Speaking of
Mental
mentally ill,
illness is a term that powers used to homogenise people. I think I don't
Sorry.
reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill, a suspicious element.
tell me more about this
I
left-right
prefer
business.
not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig.
It's really
and
impressive.
wheat
It makes the
for
game, I
everyone.
think, great.
The end goal of humanity.
It makes the game, I think. Great art, writing, and voice acting, yeah.
The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies.
I wish they would
That's
speak a
what led
little
us
bit
astray.
quicker, though.
Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is.
You're
he
what's
feels the
suspicious
real
about the
symptom
production of pork and
It's
wheat?
our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal brain ourselves.
Yeah, it's our only shit. We fucking suck at it.
He can't help but doubt your sincerity in this matter. There is no other way. You are a police officer.
Say
The
nothing.
young man doesn't say anything either. After
Certainly
a while,
stimulating.
his eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
Life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling.
Just like that. The speed freak is right. The young man is dead serious about this.
You're advocating a noise-based
Many
society.
non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never
I've had
been
conversations
enough
like this
and they
with
had to
some
rely on some
people
extremely
late night in
basic
clubs where they're just rambling and rambling and rambling. You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean
utmost
to you?
dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord.
The spinal
is a
cord?
potent
Okay, I
sedative
tapped
as well.
into it. I tapped into it.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore.
Hardcore!
Thank you.
Happy to help.
Let's change the subject.
Sure thing.
Let's try this.
Aggressive,
I didn't think that would work.
monotonous, but also some.
Take care, Noid. Egghead. I don't really want to, but I will talk to you.
Good morning!
What's that crazy sound we had before?
It was awesome and scary.
It was the sound of the pail.
Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Is there anything we can do about it?
I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like a horrible future.
Can't escape the sound. Can't escape the future.
Alright, Egghead. Bye. I'm gonna try and interact with the window. I don't think I can interact with it again.
The mother
I can.
of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax
Encyclopedia. Do I have any
painting, a single pane of
encyclopedia?
glass. A crack runs across.
Do I have any encyclopedia, Cloves? Sorry, I need to sneeze. I'm always sneezing. Always sneezing. Come on, Encyclopedia Cloves. Let's see. I don't think I have any. Bless you, thank you. +2 Encyclopedia. Okay, okay. That's certainly something. I don't have any skill points. I'm gonna quick save, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to save Scummit.
It's a mystery.
Because I don't think I need to save Scummit, because I'm gonna do it first time.
The mother of humanism stands despite.
Yeah,
the
first
paradoxes
time, first time.
The title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
Dolores Day.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived.
Harry's really has a connection with Dolores Day, huh?
And will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence?
The highest category of historic individual.
A ruler?
An innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the real. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades.
Harry's really smart because he remembers all of this is coming from inside his own brain.
a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office
No,
now?
we are alone.
When did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Burundi.
What
She
else do I
is
know about
many
her?
things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Suresnes, modern-day Sir Leclerc. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty, draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to?
Yes! Big bummer! Boring history! Gotta keep it light, man! Keep it moving! Get fucked up instead!
Where's this coming
The
from?
past. It's a silo of sadness.
Good to see the neckties back.
You should.
Fuck this pain, Bratan! It's unhealthy!
What else? Was she
Terribly,
smart?
women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently.
Oh, they have
well
some
to prove
games
an
that we
interesting
have.
challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels, even before she was declared an innocence. It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale, a costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported
That doesn't seem
golden
right.
filaments lighting the
That doesn't
already
seem
sunlit
right.
chamber around her,
I want
as
more.
did we all. The lands of the Mess and the Occident, and even far away Supra-Muindi, altogether 21 of the 40 mundial nations of the time, immediately accepted Innocentic rule.
Interesting.
In
Her
a city
crowning?
called Advesperaskit in Vesper Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied out plaza.
Oh,
with the
like in the
crowd
picture.
Far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
She must
Oh,
be
yes.
beautiful.
She looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers.
Harry seems to have a strong connection
this
to her.
well.
Yeah, he really
Very well.
does.
Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. One of the men in this secret service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else. Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was
Oh,
reported
okay.
to have screamed
Okay.
at the innocents. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes.
Okay.
This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, could be. But also, maybe not, because we know this was crazy. Was there anything terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged. Terrifying. It's a simple word. She was
something bad
you
about her.
already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day. Constantly surrounded by her terriers, she was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for
There
the
we go.
campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
Okay, she's genocidal. What
The
happened?
Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military
That's a
force
pretty big
she called
twist
the Army of Humanity.
from her image.
She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb.
She isn't in this
icons
picture.
such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid,
Interesting.
and even terrifying that people seldom know
Interesting,
but
very
feel
interesting.
when they think of her.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
I know, I want to be standing here for an hour and a
What
half.
are you
Kim.
thinking of, if I may ask?
She's not
That's
human.
mega cool, man. You coming in and accusing her of not being human like that. Right on, man. Right on. She was inhuman. You've got a critical mind, cop, man. Yo, Andre.
No, don't.
How about we don't do that, Lloyd?
Yeah,
She looks cool.
I agree. Oh, I wish I had that. I had a
Hey,
thought.
her innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the headless Falcon Rider figurine.
Mhm.
You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Win who back? My wife?
Don't be so pessimistic. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
It's a task
So
of mine now, huh?
very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. The mother of humanism stands above you. Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the
I
task
don't
still
know.
up?
What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to only a strange little sadness.
I think
remains.
Harry is projecting his ex-wife onto Dolores.
The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on.
What an odd task to give yourself. If I meet her in person, Dolores Day in person, huh? How would that even be possible? How would that even be possible? Oh, let me talk to the programmer.
Yes, what is it?
Nothing. 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 I've exhausted all of these conversations. I'm sort of stuck. I'm sort of stuck. Time is not passing. Wait, did it pass a minute while I went in and out of the house? Kim, is this guy still here? No, he's gone. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting that Harry's broken mind linked his ex something with the greatest historical and religious figure. Yeah. I mean, in his life, in his broken memory, she is the most important and historical religious figure, right?
waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
I can't do anything here. Is there anything obvious I'm missing that I can use to pass time? If there is, please tell me. Anyone, please tell me. I can't do poetry again. Racist lorry driver. Racist lorry driver.
Looking for something odd?
What are you hauling?
Not much anymore.
How long has this been going on?
I've been at it for a while. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround.
That's a rhetoric check. It's a passive rhetoric check. See, that's a -1 to rhetoric. Maybe Martin or Smoker, Kalesi.
Looking for something odd?
What are you hauling?
Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some apples. Yeah.
He's given you the run.
That failed as well. Okay, I'll try and talk to Martin. Martin Martinez. That's his name, right? That's his real name? Martin Martinez. Hey, Martin.
Hi again, Gendarme.
I need to put a point into composure.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I've exhausted everything. I'm not talking to Titus because that's going to take about 3 hours in real time. Real time. Yeah, that's his name. Yep. That's what he told me. He wouldn't lie to me. Kim thinks he lied. I'm not so sure. Look at the state of Harry. Not once has Harry looked normal in this game. Celeste, do you have anything for me?
Officer, what brings you up here in the
Why do I
rain?
feel like you've won
I
here?
really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time.
She smiles. A bitter little smile.
You've slipped past all suspicions this time.
Clearly, I haven't.
That's
We're
a good
having
point.
this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone? I mean,
The rain falls on her shoulders, tinting her blonde hair light brown. It smells of industrial pollution and brine.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for I don't know how long now.
It seems off about this theory I've developed about Ruby.
Say.
What seems fortuitous for you?
None of this is fortuitous for me.
What are you contained for?
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person. For destroying my first love. For working. Did I? Why do I still feel suspicious?
The lieutenant looks away. He feels uncomfortable with this conversation. He doesn't know what to add. She nods.
That's
So
it.
there is
That's all I got.
suddenly a strange
Let's talk about your room.
Yeah.
It's got sand all over the
Yeah.
place. Is that why you're
The
out here?
contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too.
What's
That,
the nature of
for
the
me, it's a
contamination?
mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. Talk around the establishment.
Yeah,
is
what happened to the
we have
cleaning
an
lady
industrial
anyway?
Sad spill in there.
Somewhere below, military-grade sand is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing.
I hate
It's
objects.
honest. It will lead to introspection.
I'm part of the anti-object
That's
task
pretty
force.
hardcore.
Hardcore!
I'm part of the anti-human task force myself.
Brother, blast the Ziggy now. Press that pleasure button. Let the pain recede.
You got a
Thank
collection
you.
of prescription
I've put a
drugs.
lot.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachon, but you should still reprimand.
It's legal, huh?
No,
Okay.
Don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
It's nothing to be proud of.
What did you say?
Narcomania.
Oh my god. Now it's turning into narcomania. It's got to be serious if it's 2 words. I'm sorry.
Your collection includes an opioid
Comes
antagonist.
in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry.
Preptide?
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours.
Oh, yeah,
Very
that's what
funky. All right.
I got. That's what I got. Oh, Harry's thinking.
You made the right call there. It feels good.
About what?
I'm talking about your zero-tolerance policy toward the mania of narco. You're in the right there.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful stance. Would you like to take it up a notch? Would you like to become an anti-narcomania zealot?
I am pure and steadfast.
Yes, you're pure. Unravaged by narco. Of course, it's pretty obvious you've done a lot of drugs in the past.
Cigarettes
and will probably do more
in the chat.
Future. But that
Doesn't it hurt that I smoke like a beast?
No. By supporting the traditional tobacco industry, you keep the narco mills in check. If anything, you should smoke more.
More.
Tobacco smoke also wards off narco spirits.
I like the sound of this.
That's good to hear.
What thought did I just unlock? Opioid receptor antagonist. Okay. You can see it so clearly. In a dark alley behind a French phrase, a young couple are having sex on a shopping cart. Their eyes are bloodshot and their brains fried. They're in the throes of narcomania. On the top floor of an office building, a young exec takes a drag from a short spliff and his eyes roll to the back of his skull. He too is a narcomaniac. Someone needs to take a stand. The world needs a narc. The world needs you. Don't worry, you can still drink and smoke. Those aren't real drugs. Alright. We've got an hour 13 minutes before the meeting, Kim. How are we gonna get... How... I can't use the stairs. Another thought. She's made around 4 months of payments for this room. Yeah, where's she getting her money from anyway? I don't think she's working. I don't think she's working. Another thought. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts the man's handwriting. We're on day 4, so I wouldn't have thought so. Some of these thoughts I assume were meant to happen earlier on in the game. Is there anything I can do to talk to this girl about? Hello, old lady. Oh, something new. A book.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dar. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Feels heavy.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. It would do that in Grad.
How long is this book
You
anyway?
flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and
Whoa.
tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long. Real art is dense and difficult.
Look at the
back
back cover.
is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
What does she look like?
Can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Start
In
reading.
cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugograd riots took place from 27 to 29. Fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics, these events are often seen
You're
as
finding
marking
more
the
stuff
end of
than
a
I
brief
did.
period of
I think it's
liberalization
because
known as the Yugograd Spring. Like all
You
such
can always
periods,
give old Doom
it is
Spiral a drink for a
frequently
story. That's true.
memorialized
I
in
think
art
it's.
and
I'm
literature.
finding more stuff because I'm trying to kill time until I get to the 10 o'clock to get my gum.
As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
What
It would
happens next?
physically hurt you to keep reading. Fuck it. Do it.
Read
It can't
10
be worse.
more.
They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair. And in the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Guardian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence. He toils
Sad
through the
story.
daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
And the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and
Wow.
skin. As
This is a
every
sad
single
story.
one
It's like
of her
Russian
dreams
literature.
dies, one by one. The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
This is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret. Good stuff. I fucking loved this.
What must poor Kim think? See me just reading books when I'm meant to be solving a murder case. Oh, that actually took a long time. 21:39. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost at the gun exchange. Maybe you can kill some time.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
They send their
I don't
best.
believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice
She's a
doesn't
real
fully
skull.
mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a
Fat
skull?
chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
How's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance.
Books
then
pass more time. I
presses
think
her
you can
finger to
reread
her
them if you need
lips
to.
and squints up
Maybe.
at the sky. As
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency.
Okay.
This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
what is it with these skulls and cooperation? They have to be the nicest violent street gang you've ever shown us.
That's true. Catch you later, Cindy. Cindy's a skull, but she's yeah, she's pretty polite about the whole thing. She doesn't strike me as a vicious gang member who would stab you. Should we look at this wall again,
Just
Kim?
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it.
It worked!
The shadows.
I didn't think it would work. I genuinely didn't think it would work.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this.
Wow.
The uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft. Color peeled from the very face of God.
More!
Oh, wall father.
Kim, I must paint this wall. The worst Cindy appears to have done is graffiti, yeah. Huh?
He sounds tired of it all. You already have the heavy fuel oil to use. as
Yes.
paint. It's red. And Cindy the Skull has a paintbrush. This is on.
I already have the paint. I just need to get a paintbrush from Cindy the Skull. Kim, it's happening, Kim. We're painting the wall. I didn't think that would ever happen in this playthrough, if I'm honest with you. I thought I'd just run past it every time as a sort of habit and just check the wall and Kim would get annoyed at me.
Hello again, officer.
Cindy, I'm going to need your paintbrush. It's for art.
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad and shit, and we need to make it art to make it okay.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
You see.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything.
I'm gonna try.
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
Man.
No.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, Piggo.
Give me some paint and a brush.
You're a real sad sack. Sure.
Oh, it worked.
She only gave it to you because you know what you've got in that.
Let's do it, Kim. Let's do it. This is gonna kill time. What if I'm late for the gun thing, by the way? Oh no, she waits until 2 o'clock. Kim, we're gonna do art.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado?
Okay, here are our options. Frick the police. I love you, Kuno. Mother of all wars. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw a 35,000-year-old pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful is going to happen. No parking. The first 3 feel like jokes, and I don't think Harry. I think Harry's sincere about this. I think he genuinely wants to do art. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam is pretty good. I think that. Or the pictogram. It's between these two for me. But this is probably the most poetic thing Harry said so far. So I'm biased because I've done it before. I think you should pick what feels right for you. I'm going to go with what shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam because it's the most poetic and artistic I've seen Harry ever. It does a little dance animation. That's cool. Reminds me of The Sims. That's so sick.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message.
Oh, I got an achievement. Say 5 art
until the
copyright.
sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one.
Kim agrees it's poetic. Kuno S, did you see my paint?
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Is that all you ever say? What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? I love it. I love that. I think that's so cool. I would like to see that graffiti in real life. Maybe in my neighborhood where I live. Actually, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like a Disco Elysium graffiti artist living near me. I'd be worried about them. Kuno, can we talk? Do you have anything we can talk about?
Sure, you wheeled that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Yeah, you like art, Kuno?
Fuck no, art shit.
Got it. Art shit.
That's right, pig. Shit.
I have more questions about. No, I don't.
Yeah, whatever. The fuck do you good call, pig? Kuno does.
Start painting walls. Me? Me? As in me, not Harry. I don't think I'm gonna do any graffiti. I'm too old for that. That would be so embarrassing to be caught doing graffiti when you're as old as I am, which is 23 years old. It's only 9 minutes until showdown.
The speakers below.
Inspect
These
the
once suspended
speakers.
a small heat embossed.
No, don't look at the speaker.
What about the
These,
speakers?
officer? These
Inspect the
pair of
sneakers.
found, dedicated, victorious.
Those sneakers, mister.
I want them.
Only that's
I don't have
madness.
50 phone. 50 real phone. Whatever, man.
You keep coming back.
Let's try it.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker.
No such thing as too old for art.
It says, but also
Too old for
wind,
graffiti.
practical,
Vandalism.
and yet it may dead.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Only 450. -1 shivers, no chance. No chance. What's this box? Can I inspect this box?
The shine on these sunglasses
I'm gonna
lasts
try it.
a lifetime of...
No luck.
No.
Oh, that visor is
Can we
perfect for you, officer.
Are we firefights?
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe.
Rummage.
No problem.
These are all boring.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These were definitely sporty and practical. Of.
I cannot believe I didn't notice this before. A little frog visor. Sadly, the frog isn't on him in the game if we zoom in. I'm wearing a frog visor, Kim. Nothing to worry about. 6 minutes. Maybe we can inspect some stuff in here.
Typical Martinez.
How much for the street lamp?
700 real.
A bargain.
You out of your mind.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation.
What do you mean
Well, there are the
transformations?
cost of removal, and the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures.
Okay. What's in here?
You see rows of
Froggy
toy
hat,
soldiers
froggy hat. I
guarded
need one of those.
with
Frogs in the
trinkets
chat. Frogs in the
displayed
chat.
on the table.
Frogs in the chat.
Some try to find something pretty and cool here.
Win her back.
Yes. Bite this sounds off.
Inspect
Big
the
men
knights.
on big
Who are they?
Nigerian knights.
A long, long time ago.
Is it
They're
blue
not all
uniforms?
blue.
Oh, it's
This is what
Rene.
the loyalists look like.
Frogs in the chat for the frog hat.
When they wised up and got
Which ones? Ah,
I look at the ones in rags.
you're probably talking of. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect.
It's meant to give people hope.
He seems to have his own.
Everyone, look at the time. Look at the time. I don't know if you can see it. It is 2200 frogs in the chat. And of course, the mischievous caterpillar in the chat. That means one thing and one thing only. We can go do the gun. Gun, 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 gun. Let's travel to the church. Let's travel to the church. I can't travel to the church. Hang on, maybe I can do it from here. Guns in the chat, guns in the chat, guns in the chat. Let's save the game. And I'm actually going to be the worst streamer in the world. And I am going to end the stream there because I am extremely tired and my energy drink ran out over an hour ago. And I want to be fully focused, not worn out, fully focused to do the gun quest. So we're going to raid someone. Sorry everyone who I have disappointed. For obvious reasons. Let's have a look at who we can raid. Who is live playing Disco Elysium? Oh my god. One person's playing Disco Elysium with 1,000 viewers. He's playing it in Russian. Let us. Let's raid. Whoever this is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.